Hi everyone, Paul here for Classic Motorworks. We're doing a quick video on how to remove the seats out of a Chevy SSR. And I've already started, but then I thought just now, I was like, this might be helpful. So what we're doing is, first step is to remove the cover here. We're on the passenger side, then we'll go to the driver's side. This is held on by 2 screws using a 7mm socket. This is what your screws look like. The cover over here for that bolt slides right off, and the other one not the same. This one is kind of like a popping motion, and we're gonna leave it halfway in just so we can get our hands on the bolt right there. So we're gonna do that. Get those bolts out. Motor's still hooked up, so we'll slide the whole thing forward and then get the bolts in the back. Okay, so we took the top off just to make it easier to be able to see. And top off. What I really meant to say was just lower the top. The 2 bolts up front here are 18mm. So we're gonna go ahead and take those out now. Okay, we've got the bolt out on this side, and the other side's a nut, both 18mm. Whole reason we're doing this because we're putting on these really cool IGGEE seat covers, and I've put them on before a couple of different ways, but I found the best way to put these on is you got to pull the seats in order for it to really go on there the way it should. You got to pull the seats. So that's what we're doing. We're going to slide this forward so we can get access to the back seats. And I do see that perhaps we need to pull this guy in the headrest. So we're going to pause for station identification and figure that out. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. The nice thing is we can turn this enough where I can work on it. We are not going to mess with that because that's about to be a major headache. Protect everything. Be super careful here. If you have one of these, and you probably know, they are very, very hard to find and super expensive. So protect that. Protect your paint. We're actually up against this piece back here at the moment, so we're okay. We're not actually touching paint. We're going to disconnect the clips for the power seats, which are right here, and that'll give us a little bit more room right there. That's going to give us a little bit more room because we're tight at the moment and we need to loosen that up. So we pull the gray clip back, press down, and we'll see if we can do this with one hand. And there we go, pops right off. And now we have a lot more room to work with. We can also do that with the yellow one. Give us some more room. We're gonna pull the blue safety clip out and see if I can do this one-handed. We're gonna pull up. We're going to pull up, and there we go. So if I can do it one hand, you can definitely do it with 2 hands. Okay, so that allows us to be able to move that seat more. Next step of what I want to do, you may not be doing this, but I want to take this cover off because that's going to allow me to put that seat cover on exactly how I want it. Okay, we're going to remove star screw. That's right here. What size is it? Not sure because I got the cheapo ones and they don't have it on there, the size. And we're going to remove the handle now by doing a twisting motion, rocking twisting motion. Gonna probably need both hands. Oh, nope, got it off. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna lay that right there. Now that's gonna free that up a little bit. I know that there's a screw on this side. I assume there's one on there, so let's go check that out. Okay, so we do have, this is just a Phillips screw that's right in the middle. Phillips screw up top here. And I believe there's one down there, but I'll have to go hunt for that in a moment. You see I have been able to now flip the seat up more. Ooh, let's make sure we don't have any touchy there. Okay. If you are actually wanting to take the seats out for real, because I said I wasn't going to mess with that, I actually think what I would attempt to do is to take this plastic cover off and remove. There should be one large bolt that holds that in, and you should be able to get that out. And hopefully you'll be able to slide it through there. If not, good luck. But I don't need to do that because the actual seats are staying. So I'm gonna go get that one, and try to find that one. And take that off. Here we go. Okay, so I knew that there was another one hiding down there. It is right there. It's a Phillips. We're gonna get that out in a moment. There are a couple of clips that just pop out. After you get that off, boom, the whole thing comes off. Okay, so this is the part that you probably are not interested in unless you're installing these seats. So you might want to jump ahead, but when I say seats, I mean seat covers. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on the seat covers. All right, the reason we do that is because these pieces that are elastic, they really do need to stretch around there, and it's just not easy to get them really tight the way they should be. Otherwise they're gonna start slipping. And I know this because I did this on a C6 Corvette that I used to own. I didn't want to take the seats out because I was lazy. Didn't want to take the seats out because I was lazy. And the seats covers just never did fit correctly. So we get the Velcro. Once they do get situated in there, you don't really see the Velcro. Everything fits very nicely. You do have to take the time to get them correct. Otherwise, it's just a waste. A waste, I tell you. I'm probably going to be using, I feel, some grabbers, some sort here. Okay, just went and snagged one of these. Meant for body work, but we're going to try it for this. Originally was just going to go get a coat hanger. That's what I typically go grab. So honestly, it might be the thing for you. Because let's be honest, I might be going to get the coat hanger before this is all over with. I got to make sure this doesn't slide on the track or get in the tracks. And it doesn't look like there's a really good place for this. So I think we're gonna have to go a corner instead of straight across. We're gonna have to go in a 45 directional angle type thing. All right. So I've got one kind of wrapped, and then there should be some plastic clips somewhere. Man, these bugs are everywhere. What are they called? Love bugs, is that what they're called? I don't know. All right, we got our plastic clippies here. Okay. The elastic part's on this side. That side is the attach it to wherever you can hook. I like to get pretty snugs. Get it on something that's not going to be moving. Actual part frame is what we're shooting for here, people. So get it nice and snug and actually on the frame, somewhere where it's not going to slide around. That might be the most difficult part, is finding a good spot. I think we're going to hook it right there. Okay. That's that one. Do the next one. Same thing with this guy. It's fine. Go through a good spot here. downward motion. Tuck it under. Down and down. There we go. Okay, another clip. Okay, there is that. Looks good. Already starting to take shape. Oh yeah. All right. Grab another clip. And we're now going to do this side. Got puppies around here playing, doing their puppy thing. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in here and show you what we've done. So we're putting this seat cover on. You basically got to pull these things as far as you can. Everything on this side seemed to be pretty good. You kind of see where we pulled those. This is the side that I'm not super happy with, but because of the track, there's not a whole places you can go. So the first one we were able to pull up through here and down. The last two went all the way around and grabbed. Now I think this is gonna be okay. I still have to get the two in the back, and I gotta kind of move the seat back a little bit to get those two, and then that cover goes on there. So I think we're gonna be absolutely fine, but that's where we are at the moment. Okay, just before we pull the seat back, we have 3, 1, 2, and 3. We take them all the way up as high as we can to the top right about there on that bar. Okay, last thing we're going to look at before I put this all back together is the seat cover comes on the back. It's all Velcro down the side. There's an opening for the handle to go through. There's also some Velcro that goes around this for this piece. So this last part, the Velcro, gets flipped under and goes on here. Getting it as tight as you can. I'm gonna do that. Put the whole thing back together. The cover is plastic, blah, blah, blah. We'll take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, everyone, final thoughts on this. I also got this set so you can actually see both sides before and after. My seats are pretty good shape. I'm just putting the seat covers on to protect them. And I don't want them, because I have a feeling that these will be hard to find someday, if not already. Actually, they're probably hard to find right now. So I just want to protect the seats. You can see the way the plastic looks going around it. Looks nice and tight. There's a little bit of this going on, but overall, I'm pleased with it. It's about the same as what I got from the other one. Now, on the other seats, covers that I had from these guys, this was an issue at first. After a while, it stretches and the heat, it goes away. So we got that. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and let this sit on here for a good while, and then I'll add it to the video. I'll probably pull this down and tighten it more in the back with the Velcro, which is super easy to do. And we'll see what this is like after it kind of has time to take shape to the seat. Hey everyone, Paul here with Classic Motorworks, and this is actually the second part of the video. It has been probably about 2 weeks. I'm just now getting around to putting the other seat cover over here. So we're going to go ahead and start by taking off all of our plastic pieces around here. We're going to pull that seat, and we're going to go ahead and put the other seat cover on. So here we go. Okay, everyone, so what I've done at this point is we've pulled off the plastic cover that was right here. There's a little snap clip there that looks like this. And you just pop that off. We went ahead and taken off the two handles here. They are Torx fit. Here we have a bolt, and in that corner, I know it's difficult to see, but there is a nut that comes off on that side, and both of those are 18 millimeters. We're gonna loosen those up, slide the seat forward, and get the back. Okay, so we are now on the back side of the seat. We've slid our seat forward, and we have the two nuts here holding the brackets down. Both of those are also 18 millimeters. Next step, now that we have the nuts off, the carpet can be pulled up and out of the way. You'll notice that we have this set of wires that were plugged in underneath. We're gonna reach in, unclip that, and then we're gonna pop the seat up and kind of tilt it forward a little bit. Make sure you have a towel handy so you're not scratching up your steering wheel or the back here or any part of your seat. Okay, so now you can see I've got the seat all twisted up, and I've taken time to protect the bottom sill there and also my center console. I don't want to scratch anything up, so I have all my surfaces protected. The next thing I'm gonna do is get the plastic side cover off, front, and the other smaller piece that's down there. All these are held on with Phillips screws. Two are in the front. There's one here that actually has already been removed from someone else. And it looks like there would also be one right there that someone else is already kindly removed but did not put it back in. Similar on the other side. The two front screws that we have up here are 7 millimeter. It took me forever to remember what they were and to find a socket that it actually would fit. But they are 7 millimeters. I promise you, they're 7 millimeters. You'll have the screw in the back, which I already mentioned has been removed from me. There's one up front. And then the last thing that holds this piece on, well, you could remove the front, but I'm going to leave this piece clipped on here and take it off as one. Less of a chance, hopefully, that doesn't break. We do have one metal clip that's up in here. We're going to attempt to pop that off. And there we go. And now you got your plastic molding off. Okay, so we have this seat cover stretched on there. Very important as you're pulling all of your elastic pieces through. I always try to stretch them as far as I possibly can. Keep it nice and tight. But at the same time, making sure you're avoiding anything like gears or anything that moves. We don't want to be pulling on any wires. So you just have to find the best place that works for you in getting those clips. Back piece is all by Velcro, which is very nice. And we're gonna finish this up, get it all installed, hooked back up, and see what it looks like. Hey everyone, Paul here, Classic Motorworks, and we are doing a video. This is weeks later, many weeks later, of the seat install, but I want to show you what they look like all put together. This is the passenger seat is starting to take shape. Honestly, these would have taken shape more, but I keep my car inside all the time and the sun just hasn't really hit it a lot. So I know that they're going to get better. I just honestly have kept it inside because, yeah. So that's the driver's side. You can see the way it looks all around the edge. For a seat cover, it's not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other side. And the other side, pretty much the same thing. I actually think that this side has not taken shape as much as the other side because, well, there aren't many people that sit over here. So this, I actually think, you know what? Since I've got you here, let's go ahead and attempt to tighten that up and see what happens. I never thought about that. That cup holder can pop off. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip this forward. We're gonna put the phone here, and we'll see what happens. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is I'm gonna loosen this up. I'm just gonna basically pull down, making it a little bit tighter. And I'm also pulling the back seat down, or the back cover down. Alright, so what I'm going to do is one side, and then try to get the other side. Alright, let's take a look and see if there was anything better on that. And yeah, I think it's a little bit better actually. Let's push the seat back. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Absolutely. Positively. Much better. Much better. So maybe over time you can make that adjustment. One other shameless plug for the business here, classicmotorworksflorida.com. We also 3D print these really nice phone holders that go into the CD player slot. And what's cool about it, you can actually still use your CD player. It works. It has the SSR logo kind of ghosted in there, so you don't really see it, but it is there a little bit. And we make them for different phones, so you basically just contact us with which phone you have. I'll probably ask for some measurements of your phone because of cases and whatnot, and then we'll custom make it for you and send it to you in the mail. All right, well, there we go. That is our final video on the seat covers for the SSR. If you would like yours done and you're local here in Florida, specifically Jacksonville, Florida, contact us, and we'll be happy to give you a quote on getting yours installed.